Our objective was to present some empirical data on what's actually being paid, what's the industry seeing in frequency and severity. As Bob said, that's what, when you go into a client, a risk manager or the broker, they want to know, how real is this? They read in the paper, Citigroup got nailed today, but what's that actually going to cost them? You know, what did the certain markets pay out? And the truth is, it's all over the place. There's little itty-bitty claims and there's really big ones. And knowing that claims guys don't have a lot of time to really dive into a claim and pull out all the information I would ultimately love to have, so I pulled out, here's 10 key things. Can you tell me this on each claim? Can you tell me the size, the sector, and then tell me what was paid out across these 10 buckets: forensics, credit monitoring, legal defense, and so on. What came out right away was top of the pack, personal identifiable information. Of the claims reported, this was 37% of them was a result of the breach from this kind of data. The second thing that came out of it was health information, of course. That was 21% of the breaches involved some kind of protected health information. That's the leading sector buying the insurance these days, the healthcare sector. So of course, they're going to be presenting more of the claims that we're seeing from the underwriters. Hackers, most frequent cause of loss. That conflicts with other studies that show it's kind of equal between hackers and insiders. Rogue employees, insiders was 19% of the claims paid out. The sectors most at risk, again, healthcare being 24%. And financial services, not surprisingly, lost the most records just because a number of the markets actually insured some of the really big guys who sustained some of the bigger breaches this year, which happened to be credit card heavy data. The average cost that we were seeing per breach was $2.4 million. The average cost per record, as opposed to Larry Poneman, I mean, again, he's tracking things far differently than what the underwriters are paying out on. For example, we're not looking at loss opportunity costs and things like that, but ours was coming in roughly $1.36 to $5, closer to the $5 per record is what we were seeing. If we took out one or two really big cases, the bigger the case, the smaller the per record. I mean, you could see some examples where the per record cost for the client was pennies on the record, and we had a couple cases where the per record cost was $3,000 per record. The average cost of legal defense being paid out was $500,000, and then the average cost of a settlement was $1 million, right around there. The crisis cost services, the average cost that I saw across all those buckets of computer forensics, notice, credit monitoring, all on average, those guys combined was about $800,000 per event.